What is going on, guys? Riley from High String Lacrosse here, and today we will be doing a custom stringing video. I believe it's the 7th of the series. As you guys know, probably if you follow me on Instagram, I've been doing a lot of heads this weekend. It was a 4-day weekend for me, now extended to a 5th day, a 5-day weekend, because of snow, which is awesome. So I had a lot of time to string, and I thought, why not show it to you guys before I ship it out today? So yeah, by the way, the best snow days are the ones where you don't get to go to, or you don't have to go to school, but you can still drive. So that's always fun. Completely pointless fact, but anyway, getting into it, we're gonna go in the progression that I did them, and I hope that you guys enjoy. So let's just get into it. So up first, I forgot to cut the nylons because they are new. Is a it is a Brian Remix X6 for Matt Rayburn. So Matt emails me a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean he treats it like we're texting. We'll have like 100 message chains going back and forth, and then he starts a new one for no reason, which I find funny. But he ended up seeing this, liking it a lot, and he ended up trading me a Stallion U for it. I also gave him other stuff because, as you guys know, the price of a remix is less than that of a Stallion U. But he ended up wanting it. So I had to change out the nylon just because he wanted the gray double nylon like I do in a lot of my sticks. So this will be going out to him. I'll be getting a Stallion in return. But yeah, so Matt, I know that you always ask me about making videos. Here's a video that you get to start off. So here's your stick. I'm going to be shipping it out as soon as the Stallion arrives, and hopefully that's today. By the time I'm done with this video, mail will probably be arriving, so we'll know for a fact then. Going on to the next thing, I've been working on trads quite a bit this weekend. It's kind of how I started the weekend, and I probably will do a personal one today. I'm going to be going and shooting around with some friends, but then after that I might have time depending on how my schedule works out. But yeah, so up next is Patrick Swades. Oh crap, I'm going to forget people's names for all these. Actually, no, I think I'm good. So up next is Patrick Swades Optic U. Patrick contacted me a little bit back. He was interested in getting a trad done by me. I told him I didn't really do trads. He was like, it's fine. I'd rather have you do it and be able to get better and then eventually be able to offer them. It was really kind of him in all seriousness, the fact that he was so understanding of the situation. But so he ended up sending me an Optic U. I used Route 48 Lax leathers. He sent them to me a while ago. I just had them lying around. So I ended up using them. I think they're water resistant. I think he coated them in something. I haven't talked to him forever. He's kind of fallen off the face of like the community for a little bit. I don't know what's going on, or at least I feel like he has. I haven't seen the posts in my feed from him. But yeah, so these are his leathers. I ended up doing just a single string. I don't know how many diamonds there are. I don't know which one to count from, so I'm going to start with the higher ones and you just go to the bottom and see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I guess it's a 6 diamond trad. Yeah, I mean, considering I've only been doing trads so often, I hope to do a lot more now. But it turned out pretty good. I use the trad tree for anyone wondering. It's just going to help me get everything down before I start freehanding it, provided I do. But since it's not a pattern or anything, I can show you guys up close. So I'm working on my diamond spacing a lot. That's what I'm focusing on. The middle ones are a little bit larger than the others, which is a problem. But when you're trying to get everything spaced evenly, for some reason they end up being larger. When you're using, like, I don't know how to explain it, because you're supposed to make each diamond the same size. So when you're going down the way and putting all the spacing properly, it somehow just ends up being the largest one, even when you get everything else correct. It's really weird. Probably because of the leathers. I don't know. Probably because of the leathers and how they're longer here than there. I don't know. But anyway, so it turned out pretty nice in my opinion. Patrick seems to really like it. So Patrick, I will be sending this out today. I really don't know how to describe trads. It's just a 6 diamond trad, I guess, single string. Also, I hate that the leathers just barely fit, so they keep coming undone there. I can probably cut them and just keep them on the front, but I haven't really gotten into depth on all the aesthetics of trads. I'm just kind of working on the fundamentals. So yeah, Patrick, here's your Optic U. I hope you like it. For anyone wondering, there's a side view. You can take a look at some of the diamonds, I guess. And then there is the channel. Channels always look a little weird because of the how it changes as it goes. But if you look at the leathers, I guess that's a good way of looking at them. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. Thank you, Patrick, for letting me do this for you. So up next is another trad. Logan Posner. I've done quite a few sticks for him. Goes to my school. He and I talk a lot, so he ended up getting ahead. He went over to California, I believe, recently, and he won ahead in the tournament. And so he was like, Riley, shoot a trad on it for me. I was like, all right, cool, sounds good. So he got me the materials, or the leathers to be specific, and I did it up for him this weekend since I had time. So it is, here, let me check what it is. It is an Under Armour Unleashed U, and I did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just another 6 diamond trad for him, or another 6 diamond trad. So I did that for him. It's just, I think, Lax Road leathers, whatever leathers Lax Road carries, because these are similar to the ones that I did on a friend's stick who I already gave it back to, so I can't show it to you. It was the Carolina Superpower, which was, I love that so much. It was so cool. But here it is, Logan. I hope you like it. It's just another similar to the one I did for Patrick, and I will bring this to school as soon as we do have it, since we have snow days and so many days off. So yeah, I really dig this. I mean, the head is a little different than what I'm used to. If you take a look at it, it's sort of like a weird, it just feels bulky, I guess. Like this side rail feels really thick. I don't know. It's not really my style, but I mean, he has a trad now, so he'll be able to play around with it. That's, I guess, what he cares most about. But yeah, Logan, here it is. I'll get it to you as soon as I can. So up next is for another classmate slash probably teammate, depending on how tryouts go. It's a freshman. I've done quite a few sticks for him. His name is Brendan Fusting. So Brendan ended up, I've done a few sticks for him since the year started, but he ended up having or getting a Blade OG, and he was like, Riley, could you do this up for me? I was like, of course, since it would be so sick to do one. So here is Brendan's Blade OG. So he got it recently, and he ended up giving it to me to string, as I just stated. So I put String King Tip 2S in it. Oh yeah, by the way, Matt's stick has String King 1S in it. I forgot to mention that, and then the others are leathers. But this is String King Type 2S in it. I put a Fogo type pocket with mid-low. Yeah, I'd say that's a mid to mid-low. Absolutely gorgeous channel. I was amazed by the channel I was able to get on this. I really, really love the pocket I managed to get. But yeah, so I also did a really interesting top string, since the top string holes aren't big enough for 4 strings to go through. So I ended up doing the starting of the triangle, and then just going under and going to the other side and doing that, and then coming through and doing the actual pulling part, and then doing the reverse or the same thing on the other side. And he doesn't, I don't know, I ended up showing it to him, and he was like, could you, or would it function differently if you took that out? And I said, probably not. So he'll probably take it out, or he'll ask me to take it out before I give it to him. He did. I just kind of wanted to show it to you guys like this because I think it's cool. But yeah, so this is Fusting's Blade OG. Really, really dig how this came out. So on to a metric. So as you guys know, a lot of Instagram accounts do giveaways. One of those being Styling Strings. So they ended up giving away a tank with a tank diet on top and some sort of pocket with, I think, Throne or ECM. I'm actually not sure about that. But anyway, Connor Morris was the winner. And he ended up contacting me and saying that he had the tank. He didn't really need it. And he wanted to see if I had anything I'd trade for it. And I was like, of course. So I gave him some stuff that I had. I think he wanted an i6, but then I ended up realizing that I kind of would rather string that up. Maybe with a trad, sell it, or keep it. I'm not entirely sure. But so I ended up telling him I had a metric U, and he was like, oh, yeah, I'll totally take that. So he gave me the guidelines of it being a mid-pocket and having red, white, and blue as the colorway. So he also said don't make it too flashy, so of course I had to do the opposite of that. So I took this metric and I did just a ridiculous, very, I don't know, it's not too bright, but I really, really like the colorway. I sent it to him, so before anyone gets all upset for me not listening to him, he really digs this. I think it's really sick too. So if you take a look, I did, instead of just 1 double nylon, I did 2, and I split the colors partway through. I really, really dig how it came out. So there's a side view. This is with Chesapeake Stringing's Nova Mesh. Yeah, Christian and I talk all the time, so I have a few pieces. I have some goalie mesh. I have a few custom dyed pieces. These are sick. These are my favorites. But yeah, so I ended up using a piece for him because I'm running solo on String King Type 2S. I have one piece left, and I'll probably have more people needing it, so I need to put an order in soon. But I used some Nova for him. He really digs the pocket. I do too. And since, I mean, I'm a little conflicted about doing this, the metric is a pain for some people to string up, and I'm not saying that this pocket is perfect for everyone, but it's definitely a solid pocket. So if you guys want the pattern, it is tie second with a loop start. I generally do a double loop just because that's how I work, and then skip, skip, anchor knot, skip, skip, anchor knot, skip, SK, which is a knotted SI, so instead of it being a knotted special interlock, it's just a knotted knot, or a special knot, my bad. And then an SSK, which should be explanatory from the last knot. SK, 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 skip, skip, 1, and then tie off. So if you guys want to look at the sidewall, so as I stated, it's all there. I'm not kidding. There you go. And then at the end, be really specific. I'm really meticulous with how I tie stuff off. And then the bottom string is all in that 10 diamond row, if you take a look. So there you go. Some pattern for you guys in case you are struggling with this. Channel is pretty good. I like it. I think it overall is going to function really well. The nylon might prove to be a little bit too much, and if it is, you can just take out the 9 diamond nylon right on top of the shooter and make it just a regular sort of shooter setup. But I really like how it looks. I think it's really cool. So there you go, Connor. I hope you like it. So up next, yesterday I posted a picture of a bunch of heads. I think it was 4 pairs. Yeah, 4 like twins. And there was a no-naz, or 2 no-nazes. One was white, one was gray / silver. And I really wanted to keep the silver one, but we'll get to that later. But the white one, I had is it Tanner Tracy? I think it's Tanner Tracy. I believe that's the guy's name. Tanner Tracy ended up contacting me about the white no-naz. He was very, like, right after I posted the picture, he contacted me. He's like, hey, is that for sale? And I was like, yeah, totally. Because I mean, I have so many heads, I might as well sell the ones that I don't need. So I ended up, we worked out a deal, and he ended up buying it. So I got to string it up custom for him. So also, I'm probably going to be posting a picture later today of all the heads that I need to string. They're going to include the ones down here, as well as any, I think there are 4 up there and a few others, but they're going to be available for custom stringing. So if you want a custom string pocket, you can work out a deal with me. I will be, as I stated earlier, shooting around with some friends, but afterwards I'll respond to everyone. But so getting back to the head, Tanner ended up wanting maroon and gold as colors, and luckily I have them because there was a deal going on where I got a bunch of spools of different colors. So here is Tanner's white no-naz with maroon and gold. So I think this is maroon. It's sort of like a scarlet. I don't really know how to. I'm decently good with colors, but some of the colors are just, I guess, so like such little differences. But anyway, I ended up giving him this color, I guess. So he wanted a he said he would take any pocket placement and hold or whatever, or not hold, any pocket placement and whip, which is impressive to hear, to say the least. But so what I ended up doing was giving him actually the same pocket as the next one. So he wanted 3 straight, so it has a smoother release. He's a feeder, so he's able to pretty much work with anything. But I wanted to give him mid-low, so he's able to just sit up here ready to pass. And it's not going to have too much width. I don't expect it to have that much at all, actually. But it's going to he'll be able to just pass it, since he's a feeder. But he'll also be able to toe drag. Has enough hold to do that, which I know he really was caring about. So Tanner, here is your no-naz. I hope you like it. This is also another one that I will be shipping out today, along with, actually I'm not sure if I'm shipping out Connor's today, but I'll be shipping out Patrick's, possibly Matt's, Tanner, yours, as well as the next one. So, also when I posted the picture, there was a silver no-naz, and Pipe Crusher ended up contacting me. I believe his name is Darren, I think. I don't completely remember. I haven't checked out his profile that in depth. But yeah, so he ended up contacting me saying he was interested in this. I had a bunch of people contact me about this one, actually. I was really torn about selling it, though, because I really, really like it. I really love the silver. So he ended up, we worked out a deal. I couldn't pass it up. I can always get another one. So he ended up wanting I think a low pocket. The DM ended up getting deleted this morning, even though we had already worked out the deal. Everything was paid for. I posted it. He was like, can't wait to see it. And then the DM disappeared. So I'm trying to remember what he wanted, and I think this is what he asked for. If it isn't, I can fix it. I don't know about how much whip he wanted, but I know he asked for a snap off the nylon, so I'm assuming it's going to be like a mid whip, something around that. If not, I can always adjust it. But anyway, he ended up wanting a low pocket with String King type 2X. Also, it's the same with Tanner. Tanner had 2X in his, but he ended up wanting 2X in it, all white strings. A low pocket, and then he wants to feel it come off the nylon, so I made the nylon super tight. But it's the same pocket as Tanner's, and I really, really dig it. I think that it's an awesome pocket for the no-nos. The no-nos, my bad. Or SNOS. I really think they should have gone with SNOS. But, so there it is. Pipe Crusher, I hope you like it. I'm really happy that you ended up wanting to get a stick strung by me. I know that you get a lot of sticks from the other guys. But, yeah. So here it is. So I think that's it, guys. I don't think I have anything else. I mean, I can show you that. That's not for a customer, though. So you'll see what it is. But yeah, so I have a bunch of stuff for sale, so be sure to check out my website, highstringlacrosse.bigcartel.com. Also, if you want to get a stick custom strung, go on there. Check out the custom stringing service page. I would be happy to string a stick for you. I generally do them on the weekends, as stated. I think I state that on the page. But, yeah, so if you guys are interested in any of that or what I have for sale, just go hit up my website. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, highstringlacrosse. Be sure to subscribe on here. Let me know what you think of the video, what you want to see in the future. I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to take it easy, and have a nice day. Yeah.